program Good Governance Ministry, where we educate ourselves, where we empower ourselves with knowledge. And as you know, this program comes to you every Monday from 11 to 12 noon, and it is sponsored by BVI Channel 1. BVI Channel 1 is a media platform advocating for good governance, educating our people on the need to get involved through a political movement we call Good Governance Ministry. So we've been highlighting on the issue that borders around the Biafran people, the agitation, understanding the concept and the context of Biafra as an ideology, Biafra as a people, Biafra as a territory. So today we're going to be highlighting on good governance, or where good governance meets with Biafra agitation. Where good governance meets with Biafra agitation. And joining me on this program this morning will be Buchi, who is already seated, and my humble self, the voice of the people, the voice of the gods, and the voice of our ancestors. That's what Church Peters. Back again for us to dissect this very important issue, where good governance meets with Biafra agitation. I will allow Buchi to make his own intro, then I'll be right back to do justice to it. While you sit back and get ready to make your contribution when the lines are open.
Good morning once again, and thank you everybody. Sorry that I'm a little bit late. Thank you. Remember, this is Good Governance Ministry. When we talk about grassroots development, and we're talking about everything that concerns government and the people, and Mr. Chinedu Asuzo have told you, he has told you how it's going to be. And this is a kind of a sequel. It has been a long time coming. And we thank you for always listening. You remember, you can be part of this very program when you go to www.odinbo.net and click listen live. Anywhere you are, distance is not a barrier. We are talking about the ideology of Biafra and how it meets with good governance. The meeting point. Can everyone meet because I have to want it never buy now. Obronye kwe ogode esewar anyị si kedu otu good governance nya ọchịchị ọra na eze nke ezigbue nke na-amịta mkpụrụ nke ga-agbapụta arụ ụzọ enwe ezigbo mmiri mmiri na-agba agba nwee ezigbo okporo ụzọ ọkwa mmiri nwekwanụ ọkụ latrik nwekwanụ security nwee human right nwee food and security economy are very good. Kedu otu ị ga-esi wee nweta nwe n'ime ideology Biafra? Otega aka anyị ji wee kwubie onye ụgụrụ si na onye lachara igbugbo ọnụ ya ọ lachala anya na-esi n'ụlọ mmanụ mmapụta n'agba. Mr. Chinedu Asuzo na-asị na na-esi na mmarụ onwe wee na-enweta nnwere onwe. Anyị ga-elute na anyị na-ekwu esi. So Mr. Chinedu Asuzo, ọ na-abịa na-ekwu ife ọ dịka ọ na-efe ndị be anyị efe na ntị. Ijekwa na streeti jụọ babasị na vachọl ya. Kedu ife bụzi na achọlụ good governance? Mana ọ n'obodo anyị ka esi enwetakwa onye ga-achị anyị. Like otu esi wee nwetago Soludo, Prọfesọ Charles Soludo, bụ onye nke lụbugo na CBN. Ndị masị na trak ya amaka. Ọ dịzị aka egburu hope niile tụkwasị n'isi ya ọpọ na afọ ya bụrụkwa hope. Ema onye nke na-aza hope. Mana o nwere ife ebe nwatakịrị na-atụ aka, ọ na-ebe akwa na-atụ aka, nne ya nọzi nne ya nọdụ ya. Kedu ife bụ na ndị be anyị na-enwe hope for a good governance mana enyezie eva chance ọ dịka fe elozolie?
Ihe dị na ya bụ na emago based on onwe ihe pattern na iji wee sị ka I choose for this very topic, where good governance meets Biafra agitators or agitation. You know, like I said earlier, that I deal go on the Biafran ideology in different contexts as Biafra ideology, Biafra as an ideology, Biafra as a territory, and Biafra as a people. Now, today I need never say good governance in the meet with the agitation. Now we talk about what actually are our people agitating for? And what are they expecting? And why is the agitation? Why is the surge every day? And then when more people now embrace because of the bad governance in Nigeria today. Oh yeah, now they instigate and fire up this agitation, which is justifiable. Yes, it is justifiable. Madi agitated for self-determination is a right you cannot deprive any people. It's a right enshrined even by the UN Charter. So nobody can undermine. But the only thing I know is oh yeah, can you na agajin de bani akon uche can you wear lopa chobi feda ne na mmiri ka anyị ghara iji na anyị na-achọ nwere onwe wee ha tọkọsịzi ebe anyị. Now coming down to Yabasalo, where it means with the agitation, you can agree with me that many people, even politicians, even governors, even leaders in Nigeria, let me just put it that way, Nigeria as a whole, particularly in the bank, they are saying that not because of marginalization and the Southeast, they are agitating for Biafra. But these same people lie to themselves, the politicians from the Southeast particularly, and other territories within the old eastern region of Biafra territory. They lie to themselves, because I know vividly well that since 1999, Noboro Allens na Chiani Nabani, Wandebani na Chiani Nabani. I know that the structural arrangement in Nigeria is an impediment, is a serious problem now undermining the development of a place. That one they go to certain. Amali Amalo, the structural arrangement of Nigeria is a crime on Nigerians. And though I am a Nigerian G, we're not ever honored today. This is when I turn in Tonto in Nigeria today. But outside that, that's in Kendi also melody there. Man, I keep a low money kachanjo. Nkadi nemo wine about the our politicians, what have they done with the funds, the limited funds far well access to through the public trust, the taxations, the internally generated revenue, with the latest stipend and NFA as a monthly allocation from Abuja? What have they done with it? What have they been able to do with that little? We've seen them. We've seen them amass primitive wealth they don't need. And don't not be here. Sometimes somebody will need to buchi by this program. Oh, go a particular color go like 3 times. And don't have NGA discuss, even get discussed today, because we need to have the man is a pensioner. On our lament in Akube for what? Since you could that in I went in to start investigating this thing, because somebody you cook or in jail a gym well again where chubby fe melon where chota nampo now BFG now put on India since 2017. How many years? 5 good years. Can't put on the pensioners over. Because I now started asking, because them again when this new pension rule, this pension managers and the rest of them. Obro Nana every month since 2017, and they deduct to a gaff now their salaries. But are they remit here? Are they remit here? The pension managers in the Ken Jugolaju now cover that never run anything. I went out. Ebe ke ego ndị pensioners ndị Anambra steeti dị. Ebe ka ọ dị. Ọkwa ịba na-akpata the agitation. Onye serve a whole state. Oluzie mgbe ọ ga na-ezumike nka ka steeti si n'ife ekwesị. Remember, ọkwa ego reduce from their salaries. Ọ bụkwa not free money. Ọkwa ego save fa in terms of mgbe ha lose old age. eluze mgbe fa retires ananya ọ bụrụ na somebody somewhere on from the ihe mgbe a na-enyekasị bụ information ibe na-emegasị na kavasi eme ụfọdụ nwere ike ọ bụrụ na onye na-handle the form nwere ike were ejekwunye na one treasury bill mgbe nwa ọ na-eme mgbe treasury bill ka ịmagoda kind of mentality ọ na-amụta ego while people are na-anwụ. These are the things that instigate the suffering of the people and the agitation. Onye nne ya or some of them na-akaba arụ ụfọdụ n'ime azụpụtatakwa ụmụ fa nwere azụpụtagburu sef nwụrọ nke nwere ọrụ mebi onye aka na-achụgharị ọrụ ka na-ebigharị aka ego nịkwarị ka enwere ike na-akwụ ego ka a na-akwụdị civil servant na Anambra steeti paltry 35,000 naira or thereabout. Ka ife ọ ga-ezuru mmadụ ka ife eden onye arụkwasịsizie retires ịkwụkwazie penshọn abụrụ problem. Ife ọrụ crime ka ọ bụ against humanity. Kedu alụ karịrị nka adị wee na because ibe say itele ibe anụnwa bụ ịma na the committee set of this transition committee hand go over their report to Charlie Nwambafọ. Wee na-ekwu okwu wee na-ajụ ese because the committee handle ife gbasara pensioners. Kedu how far ọ bụla ebe a ka ike ọkụkọ na wee ghere oge. And I know because I have reliable information that no one is in charge of Nkana or Jack. That's JAAC, Joint Account Allocation Committee. Only in charge here or they are not better. And then when we make more investigation, where's that? Now the pensioners of the Ebidugo maybe protest Nankanwa. And when I say when I offer now for a particular cabal, say cabal, that's the cable cabala. What don't want to have and do cabal. No of our no do ego the pensioners. No of our patana, ego the pensioners now for Yana. Okay, if I have even go, Manaka even name no good. The mother not half of it. These people take it out for or see no blue to a called Nigeria and what Nigeria may give it. Yaba walk. Yabu good. Ni mirikiti me fe may push this agitation. Then don't call another one man because you know all these things be are very poor. Some people are saying but when we come out to say our people should participate in election so that we will elect the kind of people that will alleviate your problems, that will solve your problems, that will at least give listening ears to your problems. I say, since the election, from frying pan to fire every year by the government, and because of that, we are not even voting. Our people had a vote with it before. They have this nonchalant attitude towards electoral process. They are not interested. Let them continue with the impunity. Oh no, not how we are. Because somewhere one of the veterans, you know, last time we talked about veterans and why it is important that na state governments na Igbo ye bido nebalo ndị anya na ndị anụ atalụba anya afụfụ n'ọgụ ụfọdụ n'ime ka fakabulu the wound and the traumatization effect of that war. Up to today, many of them are Igbo. Ka gọọmenti anyị Igbo na-elụba anya. So eji bụkwa bụ ọbụrụ ya kwụsị okwu ebe anyị tukwula anyị na jela n'ụlọ mba anyị na-etinye okwu anyị n'ọrụ. We've gone out to go meet with some veterans, their leadership. I check on that type on Jukedele Vakeka, their situation. On one stroke. BVI Channel 1 through Good Governance Ministry have been able to raise at least over 300,000 naira for him.
Wow.
And more people are still donating. But we want to help as many as we can. But our help can be limited. Man, a government, when they take it up as a responsibility, and work some kind of succor, some kind of social security for these men. So I was in a discussion with one of them. He knows me. I said, yeah, okay, Biafra. You see, Annam, Keki agame, Kawenye loan aka. Ka government weti loan anya. Obu go do social security. Also, you have a medical card. Alona yage, dianga, ega no nogu. In one logo with card again. Nabalum. That is the least government can do. At least with that alone, go and say, hey, thank you. You may feel that you are appreciated for what you have done. Because some of my position about the electoral process. If for election, no those interested in here. Now politicians obido lamented. Lamentation here. Can you get in the Bible? Kugide we kucha. You must have been in the land. Ose mana ndị association of anyị kedu nwa na lead kwa nya ma atọkwa election nke ikpeazụ ahụ onye a na-ekwu okwu because ọ na protest na ọ ma ntụzi election n'obodo a o wee na-asị m biko onwere ka anyị ga-esi wee nweta nwa orie contact ka ha nwere akwụkwọ bade leta bade ka gọvanọ elect nebala ukwu ba anya isi ya nna m mana isoro tu election a mana ị na-ene anya ife ga-apụta from the governor elect. What if na ọbụkwa nnọọ onye na-enwero interest gị na n'obi o nwere ife ọ ga-eme ọsị m na ọ nwekwa ife ọ ga-eme isi ifugo n'ibe anyị ji ole ekwu that every ị na-asị na ọgbasarọla gị na ọgbasarọla ndị ya ejeje njem ha je emebe ife isi ike n'obodo a ọ ga-emetụkwa gị o nwere onye o mere exempt ọ ga-emetụ gị mana ka anyị pụzia from na lament anyị amago the problem no get the solution kedu ife ya wee mee ife a wee dị mma anyị wee nweta ibe anyị chọọ na be anyị we talk about freedom, economic freedom, social freedom, spiritual freedom and the political freedom as well. anyị na-eme advocate our irreducible minimum good governance ministry bụ return Nigeria back to regional government ka anyị nata na be anyị dozie ebe anyị mana ka anyị na-ekwu nke ahụ nke gbasara Nigeria niile we will not wait until Nigeria bido their restructuring. We will start restructuring an Igbo. And it starts by restructuring the political landscape and structure ndị Igbo today. The political leadership is a mess. We are not united. We don't have any political agenda. And then we're anywhere. I ain't headless chickens heading nowhere. Nani Igbo. Abia State, Enugu State under PDP. Imo State, Ebonyi State under APC. The interest of Abuja is their own major interest. Anambra State, isi Igbo, kala arujidesi apụghị ike. On what even me a na-ekwu with this kind of situation. Ife a ga-abịa ekwu ga-abalị Igbo uru. Ka ndị gọvanọs ndị a gbanyere ya aja n'ukwu. Mbakadaba dị eche. First, the political interest at the national level. Kedu ebe ba na-ekwu. Nke adị ma n'ọnọdụ ugo adịrị ebe mma na Nigeria. Ọnọdụ ndị Igbo a na-ene anya n'obodo a mana ọ bụrụ na anyị nwee a political bloc under one political platform with political agenda for the liberation of our Igbo politically, economically and socially and even spiritually, if that now things will start happening. Anyị Igbo ebido transform back to the El Dorado we seek, the Biafra revealed. Ibidophobia, ukolobia, nwebe ọrụ. Anyị ebido kọpụta bụ ife anyị na-eri. Industries are springing back up. We'll be able to have Igbo-centric political class that are ready to deliver good governance to our people. Eba ka agitation no Biafra they lead to good governance. And the Anambra State, anyị ekwugo na onye bụ the model that will be setting. And we are looking forward and hoping, not just hoping, but working hard to ensure that the governor-elect meets up with his mandate and his political manifesto. And we ensure he achieves that. But the governor-elect Gabane in a couple of days. And the people must know that we have a huge role to play to ensure that Nabanya that transform there. So my people, can you hota that's now the success of what we seek and look out for depends usually on our responsibility as a people. Can you nekwa anya 2023 na I conduct election. Election is state government na Anambra State in terms of state assemblies. Ka ị gara isi na it doesn't concern you. Onye aje ebe afọ enwe ike chale nwa mgba afọ si na a ga-ebunye ba moto ịnọsin. Because we've had that situation before. And by the way, who gave them the entitlement you would every year change the motor? So that issue or situation I have the state assemblies, they have announced na a ga-ebunye ba imported vehicles. Na gịnị ka ba na ba ama nyakwa ịnọsin. Can you imagine? But the only for the governor na anyị ịnọsin. Oye ekwu okwu. Ọ matụrụ dị alụ nchali. Mana ọ bụrụ na ịchọ ka the kind of people that has Igbo-centric ideology represent ya gị, beginning with Anambra State Assembly, bido kịta gbaba mbọ. Jee nweta voters card gị debe edebe, pecha anya pecha. Nyoba anya naanị, malụ ndị ọ bụ ọgbakwa ndị kelu gị palliative, ọgbakwa ndị na-abịa n'ụlọ ụka enye donation, ndị na onye ọ na-anụ ọkụ n'obi ka bụ ụnọ dị mma from Ebis constituency of Nisi and Anambra State and the entire southeast. All about good governance. The ebido imit the Biafra agitation, the concept of or the idea behind the agitation for good governance, because here are so justice, equity, fairness, conducive environment for their business to thrive, security, lives and property. Anywhere in Nabani, or we have an age of my wife, nature, the carnage I am facing Nabani today is undermining this very process. The carnage, the killing, I am after Nabani, the teenage old Johnny Mendebani, Charlie, where at Apopani, Kafa, well, create your jobs. So become them, if I know I knew, who call by an anti, can I get emotion and sentiment where maybe.
Remember, you are on to Donibo 99.1 FM. This is Good Governance Ministry, where we talk about grassroots development and people's orientation, how it matters between government and the people that are in the street and people that are opinion makers. That's why we have Mr. Chinedu Asoso. This very program is sponsored by BVI Channel 1, and Chinedu Asoso is the publisher of BVI Channel 1. I would like you to call us on 070-381-55515. Let me repeat, 070-381-55515 or 090-614-14478. Yours sincerely, Buchi Banga is here. What we're talking about today is where the good governance meets with Biafran ideology. Where Biafran ideology meets with good governance. Can you have good governance? Good governance ọchịchị ọha na eze n'ebe ọ dị mma ka mgbalizie anya ọfụma ibe dị ka alụọ ụzọ adị mma ọkụ latrik a na-enwu ọfụma ndị na-alụ ọlụ oyibo enweta ego ba mgbe kwesịrị inyefe ego ba ndị pension like Mr. Chinedu kwutata akwụọva pension fa ọlụ ezumike nka fa alụgo na ọdịzi ezumike nka ka fada nwụrụ na ịya ma ịta ikikere eze kana fa bụrụ ngozi dịle anyị nwa bụ ndị ka na-etote ndị ọgbara ọfụ na-etotekwa na-etote fa akwụsị ịna aka azụ ma olue n'ịtụ ọchịchị ịtụ vote ụmụ ife a bụ ife na-erite na good governance. Awa na-asị kedu otu esi enweta good governance n'ime Biafran ideology na-enwego ndị nwe many agitations about the same Biafra, mana ọdịkata ụfọdụ ha ghọtara ebe na-eje ọdịkata ụfọdụ dịka pata na-eji approach ọnya bụ ife Chinedu Asoso na-ekwu na agitation dị mma for self-determination according to him, agitation for Biafran ideology to be dị mma kere mana ife ọ na-ekwuzi bụ na usoro eji azị ya ma usoro ndị mmadụ ji eme ya na-eme a na-adafe ịghọtago. Anyị ga-achọ ka ikpe anyị mana ọ bụ na ikpe anyị in 1 minute ka anyị nwedebe maka onye ọzọ ga-abata ịgbatụnata igwe okwu gị o kwuo ife ga-adị mma ikwu na redio. Daalụnụ. Hello, good morning. Welcome to Good Governance Ministry. Good morning. Biko gbatụnata igwe okwu gị o ka anyị ife na-ekwu ọfụma. No. Oh, how are you today? Hello, go ahead. Okay, go ahead. Okay, let me ask you. What do you think? Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
We cannot hear you.
7 years now. I find it very difficult to understand the kind of leaders we have in Igbo land. I find it very difficult to understand the kind of leaders we have, that all this agitation has been going on and they fail to tell the truth, to speak out, to understand what is going on in Igbo land, that the people have decided to belong to a particular ideology which they have used to be, which is Biafra as a nation, as an independent nation.
My brother, because we have a topic and we would like you to speak to the topic, that was what I said earlier. Remember, this is Good Governance Ministry. We can't say everything at the same day. It is impossible in any human fora. Do you understand? Any human forum, it is impossible. That's why we normally choose a topic, so that we don't waste our time, so that another person will come in. I wouldn't like to cut you, but I was trying to ask you a question. It seemed like you couldn't hear me. I don't know. But please, if you call us and I want to engage you, please, I want you to listen, so that we'll go seamlessly and have good result at the end of the day. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, good morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you. I'm from no problem.
Okay, go ahead. Welcome today.
Okay. This is the studio. Good afternoon.
Good morning to you, bro.
So, here we see the one. There's the governance and Biafra ideology. What is in our talk and drum? In the good way possible, because the agitation has been there already. Can't go into any line because that's the reason in Martin and the camp and all this our not by the time. They want to give it. But then all these days, before anybody, at least in their soul, attempting to be flying and fight. Martin and the can have their food. And I have trouble for Biafra. I like open and the BVI Channel. It's not very some much. And what do you think that I have that good governance? Everybody will listen to it. We have been listening to it. Then out of King Victoria area, that's the most reason Martin and the can. We can put our head down and achieve our aim. Thank you.
No one. Daalụ, aghọtara m ebe ndị be anyị na-eje, mana ka anyị daa agafe n'ụzọ. Ọ dịkwa ka onye a bụ onye ikpeazụ m ga-enye ohere ka o kwuo ife na-abụrụ exactly ife anyị na-ekwu, ka ọ dadị na ka ama m ebe anyị na-eje, mana bikonu ka anyị daa afụsị n'ụzọ si ọfịa. A sị ife bụ good governance, onye ka m weta time kọwaa ife bụ good governance, of which you, from your explanation, you understood. But let us talk about a particular thing at a time. Biko good governance ka anyị na-ekwu. Biafra ideology afọ ị na-eche, anyị na-asị kedu otu ọ ga-esi wee nweta good governance. That is what we're asking.
Emma Buchi, ene nanya na ndị be anyị enwetago, I dey so emotional. Mana, we are not looking at the solution. Like ndị kwuru okwu gbasara Nnamdi Kanu na release ya and all that. If we go na ebe a na-ekwu biko ka amal ka esi a political solution to it. Mana, beforehand, in our one by that na independence agitation or right to self-determination agitation is a political process. Passing one about they're interested. Now we're talking about good governance today and where it meets with the Biafran ideology that instigated the agitation in the first instance, the injustice, the discrimination, the subjugation, the exploitation, and our leaders non Anibo to begin with. Of course, Anibo will be Biafra territory, but to begin with Anibo, what have they done to alleviate the suffering of our people? They've contributed to our own suffering. So let us not look at outside factors, outside Igbo land affecting us. We are looking at solution. And we are not going to wait because it is a process. We are not going to wait because some people say, no, Kaichalo, good governance should wait until you get Biafra. That is the height of madness.
And there is something I want to say here because, if you are not conscious of good governance, I want to tell us the truth. When Biafra as a state comes up, you wouldn't know what to do. You know why? Because maybe you normally slap someone who threw dirt into the gutter, or you normally kill someone once the person challenges you, as someone protesting for Biafra. If Biafra comes, you will still do the same thing, because that's your own definition or perception of good governance,
Of livelihood.
of livelihood,
life
or the way life. So you are not patient. Does that mean that when Biafra comes, our people should continue to be impatient?
And continue to be living the way we are living.
You
today.
understand?
You're living
Taking laws
without
into your hand.
lawlessness. God go to get in our what we are looking at today is the attributes, or what we are looking at today is what good governance can bring to the table that will give hope to the people. Na ani igba ụzọ dị mma anyị ka ọ dị mma. Ọkụ na-enwe anyị ka ọ dị mma. Ọ bụ na enwe security, peace, businesses are na-boom, industries are spring. Ọkwa anyị nwa ka ọ dị mma.
Asị na onye ọkụ na-agba bịa da achụ ntọ oke. Onye bụ ife a na-achịkọwala ka ịghọta ebe a na-aga. Gbaa anyị na 070-381-55515. Please, aga m achọ ka ikwu gbasara ife anyị na-ekwu. What we're talking about today is good governance ministry na-ekwu maka ebe good governance na Biafran ideology meet. Kedu otu ị ga-esi nwetanwu good governance na Biafra as a place? Onye bụ ife a na-ekwu ife niile a na-asụ oyibo. Biko nụ. Hello, good morning. Okay. Ọ na-akọwa anyị face ebe bụ the problem lapụ shadow.
But no, now the major problem, bro, it throw in the towel. Say that like he said that now when if I get good governance, then everybody should now forget about it and continue the way things is. It's not the solution. The solution is getting on board, ensuring that you have the right people in power. It's a struggle. Freedom is not given. Then I say, give us Biafra, give us freedom. Nobody is going to give it to you.
Then let us ask first of all, why do people agitate for Biafra in the first place?
It is because of the injustice, like I say.
So what do people want to gain?
The gain there is getting good governance, which implies justice.
So what are we
equity,
talking about?
fairness. You being able after school, you get job. Not just government, because government cannot provide jobs to everybody. At least creating the enabling environment for businesses to thrive, for industries to continue booming, and you have jobs everywhere. And if you have your own personal business or creativity, you'll be able to be encouraged. We'll be able to have food sufficiency. These are the things we're talking about. And when somebody say no, we should leave all these things and wait till whenever his dream El Dorado comes, then the person should be checked mentally. Something is seriously, in fact, the bad situation, the bad condition of Nigeria have really affected the mentality of many Nigerians. But we are here to correct it, because that is what this political class want. They want you to remain in that state of mind, that frame of mind, that it is not possible to flush them out and get the right thinking set of people that will change the cause. It is not a rocket science to have good governance. It only takes the right people, which the people have greater stake and the power to enforce it, to enforce the right leadership.
Now, talking about the right leadership and talking about the people, do people, the common people in an average Nigerian or an average potential Biafran, do they really understand what is good governance? That is the problem.
That is why we are here. That is why we are making this sacrifice to educate the people, because it begins with the renewal of our people's mind, mental revolution, because you see, the entrance of the word brings light. Our people's state of mind is so dark that it requires the penetration of this word of truth coming from good governance ministry to shed light, so our people can see clearly where we are heading to. Because we cannot just remain like this. We cannot just continue to have charlatans run our affairs. And thank God by chance, because when you talk, you have God factor. We have God factor. In everything we have God factor. We cannot remove that. Now the God factor had made it possible that Anambra State is looking forward to a better state coming from the incoming governor-elect, Charlie Wambafo. Because of his pedigree, we've stayed here. Remember, during that election campaign and the rest of them, we never mentioned or endorsed anybody. But before the end of the day, the people understood the right choice for them to make. And they did make the choice. Despite the threat, despite the tension, the pressure that the election will not hold. The very few people that came out, 112,000 persons, decided the fate of Anambra State from this month going forward for the next 4 years. You can now imagine what importance we have in political process, that people should participate actively. Because if you don't, they will do it on your behalf.
You know, people have different perception about good governance, like we are saying, because we are winding down. We're talking about good governance reality, not just talking about talk, but in reality. Because on March 9th, that is next tomorrow, that should be on Wednesday, Anambra State is going to be inaugurating International Conference Center. Could that be considered as dividend of good governance?
To be honest with you, honestly, to be very frank with you, I don't even consider that as anything. You know, I don't even look at it much as anything, to be frank with you.
So how do we assess our governance?
No, how we assess good governance is when government, not that one, you can't write it off actually, you understand, but it's not a top priority. When you talk about good governance, it's something, one policy, one program, one project that can affect to a large extent the generality of the public, irrespective of your social status. For instance, when the airport was constructed, na fly airport, na fly plane. But do you know that a common taxi driver on the street can benefit from that airport? Obabekwa plane before, but it has created job for them. The taxi drivers, I'm using that as an example. The cleaners that are the gardeners, the security guards. You understand? These are the list. Although you can say that for that of conference center, but how many persons will do occasion and go there and pay for the fees and the rest of them? What we're talking about is setting up some kind of projects, programs that impacts generally on the life of everyone.
So how do we prioritize? Because this calls for prioritization.
The-
How do governors or government functionaries prioritize? How do we influence them to prioritize
No,
to our needs?
No, like the Challenge Bafo that is coming, his manifesto stated clearly the urbanization, very important. Urbanization. When I went to Okoko before the election, I went there, I made a documentary, I cried out. I believe Challenge Bafo saw it and saw the need for urbanization, especially that Okoko axis. And not just Okoko, every other place. Our people need just little thing. Government, but I just an access road or just little thing here, our people will take care of the rest.
Okay.
You want to go? So that is the point.
Let us receive a call now,
Okay.
please. Hello? Good morning. I would like you to do it in 1 minute. Good morning. Welcome, my brother. Ganiru, go ahead. Hello, in a minute. Batinata, Ghana. No, I forget a bit.
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Hello. I think you couldn't hear us. Once you couldn't hear us, go ahead. We normally hear you, my brother. We heard you very well. Thank you. You can call us back. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Hello?
I can hear you. Good morning.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Hello?
Hey, I think we normally listen to us. If you call us and you couldn't hear us, we normally hear you, my brother. The two persons that just called us, we heard you very well. This is good governance. Tell us what you want to say. We would hear you. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Hello, how the waka I got nana nyanwago. Kaima ma ige piku kuzi ofu biko no obu na ekpo anye gwa anye vichi gwa anye oga adirozi. Oh, anyị na-anụ ife ị na-ekwu. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Network,
Hello?
Hello?
Ụfọdụ na-abụbakpa anyị vada uche vada dị ya. Hello?
Hello, Zibanga.
Hello, good morning. N'otu nkeji o?
Ụzọ Tumọkọ ga-esi nne ya bụ.
No, kedu ka nne ewu dị taa?
Ihe anyị na-ekwu about good governance and the Biafran ideology.
Mhm.
Ihe anyị na Lagos State, a na-eme gọvanọ.
Hello?
Anybody making up from Lagos State, with the person enye ezigbo support. So na Anambra State ya nọ. Ọ bụ na ụdị oge a na-apụ taasị eride banye. Ihe nje na-agbọghọ ya taasị mgbe bịa na. Ịghọta. O nwere ike inwe peace of mind. Mgbe akọ ya enwe ike inye Anambra State ike bịa niile. For example, oge ọ na Christian. Support politics on the Christian. So ọ bụrụ na anyị enweghị ya dị na-agba tackle in that high level na Anambra State. That's very good enough, man. And ihe ndị a ka anyị ga-ebido tụwa good governance. Ihe ndị ha na-eji n'echiche gbasara Biafra, anyị na-atụ ya na-eme na Anambra State.
Mr. Chinedu Asuzu bụ onye nke bụ the publisher of BVI Channel 1, and BVI Channel 1 is the sponsor of this very program that comes to you every Monday by 11 a.m. on Odenigbo 99.1 FM. We thank you for being here, for analyzing this very topic of the day, where the Biafran ideology meets with good governance. Your last word to our people and other things that are important bears contact.
All right, the only thing I want the bank to continue following this program, the message coming to educate our people. Just join our BVI Channel 1 on YouTube, or YouTube channel BVI Channel 1. Just subscribe there and hit on the bell for notifications. notification anytime I drop things. And I drop messages, content, expository content every day, and you can't afford to miss it. Or on Facebook as well, follow us. My search here for myself now, Asuzu Chinedu Peters, my page. You can follow the page and send me messages, and you can call this line to join Good Governance Ministry and what we are doing. I'll call it. You take the number 080 6098 2212. I repeat, 080 6098 2212. The next number is 0810 420 7522. I repeat, 0810 420 7522. These are the numbers you will call, and you'll be part of what Good Governance Ministry is doing. Be our ambassador, be the eyes of good governance, advocate for it, and together we will rebuild our homeland. I'm also Chinedu Peters. See you and hear from you next week, Monday.
I thank you, everybody. Today promises to be a very good one because you were here throughout the time. We started from 11 a.m. to this very moment. Good Governance Ministry makes a return by 11 a.m. on Monday next week. Your sincerely Buchi Benga said, we love you, but go ahead, please do not fight anybody, no matter the person's ideology in politics. We are building the nation for our own selves to live together. Thank you.
This program is sponsored by BVI Channel 1.
Radio. 99.1.